Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigval here, welcome back to our video. So here we're going to fight first of all boss Cyborg with Batman the Drowned. Cyborg is not the most convenient character to fight, and this Cyborg, I mean, kind of every single Cyborg has a power drain if you think about it. And by every single Cyborg, I mean the only two Cyborg characters we have in the game actually. But with Justice Cyborg, the power drain is far easier avoidable, but with this man, it's an area of effect type of thing, which is literally the worst thing you can deal with when it comes to power drain. So hopefully we're not gonna let this man do any of that. I have Batman the Drowned with Batman Who Laughs. And I have God Killer on both of them. So hopefully we're going to lock this man into an infinite combo without him being able to do anything. Might as well super move here. And yeah, I could just drop Arkham Knight Batman in there instead of Batman Who Laughs, and would be the same outcome, even safer, because at that point the only thing I need to do is do combos with Batman the Drowned. However, we might as well spice things up a bit, you know? And as soon as I'm excited about that, he fails to God Killer Infinite combo, which is just wonderful. If we do a third special, Batman the Drowned is going to trigger the passive instantly. Oh, come on, man. Like, you attack so fast after that swipe down. How can you not? Oh, I should have done a third special with him here. That was my mistake. But yeah, this is actually faster than Arkham Knight Batman. It's not necessarily safer because you got a few things to do. You got a few additional buttons to press compared to normal Batman the Drowned. But he's definitely quite effective. Bro, can we like stop getting stunned? Like, I would really appreciate it. There we go, there we go. And this is it. Oh, he died from the super move damage. It was quite a nice animation, seeing the waterfall kind of the water filling thing kind of happen after he was already dead. But yeah, that's boss Cyborg down. And use Grodd Batman Ninja Team against this man, and yeah, it's gonna be a pretty chill fight, except for the fact that he can one-shot me with super move if I don't have enough defense reduction stacks on him, because he's got that Berserk ability, which is a very fun thing that makes him do a ton of damage the more power he has. Can we get your ass in the corner, please? Oh, I think this is one of the long maps. Do we even need Brainiac though? Because we're already at 27 mil. Though, don't get me wrong, this is because of Brainiac in the first place, because Brainiac gives you more lethal attack chance and makes you able to bypass the lethal attack chance cap, so you're stacking Beta Club so efficiently because Brainiac is giving me lethal attack chance. If I just got Brainiac out, wouldn't have this good results. Because at that point, just use Grodd, sets damage without Brainiac. But it's not really like that. Okay, Robin, get your ass in there. Take one for the team. Bro, what? That was definitely a weird amount of damage, because he's got Berserk and we didn't have any attack reduction stacks on him. So he should have, in theory, done a lot more damage. I don't know what's up with my boy, maybe that passive doesn't work, but it's okay, I'm not too mad at him. I got reminded recently in a special 2 locked fight how good the shield is for fights like this, because it's such a good failsafe for when you mess up the combo interruption or anything like that. And yeah, there we go. That's Green Arrow down. And yeah, this did a lot of damage. And got some more materials. I think one more boss that gives me materials, and I'm gonna get the second God Killer to level 10. Okay, so I wanted to see how much damage I can get out of Raven, Brainiac, Mr. Freeze. And yeah, we already used Brainiac, if you couldn't tell that. And my bad in that regard, I totally forgot we kind of need Brainiac for this. But hey, we got the next best thing, which is Zatanna. And I put her in a position where she gets bugged and doesn't give percentage hull damage on purpose, because I only need her damage. And her doing percentage hull damage would kind of defeat the purpose of this fight a bit. Yes, special 2. Again, level 9 God Killer and level 10 God Killer for passive stats, and level 10 Beta Club on my boy Mr. Freeze. I was waiting a bit there because he needs to have a bit of power for us to be able to power steal. There we go. And the free special 2, that's great. Kind of unlucky though. Overall, kind of unlucky performance from Zatanna. There we go, finally a power steal, and we also got the free third specials. So at this point I can't complain. Let him power generate a bit, because we need to power steal something. Yes, one more power steal and we're good to go. There we go. Let's get Mr. Free super move done. There we go. Let's get stacking with Raven now. I need to be very, very careful about hitting him, because at this point, after I stack with Raven, we're most likely gonna have enough damage to kill him if I don't even freeze him, if I just hit him with normal hits. Though I don't think this is anywhere close to as strong as Brainiac, Mr. Freeze Raven. I don't even know how many darkness stacks. I'm gonna do one more after this one just to be sure. And this is very awkward because I can't really use swipes, because I'll activate the dot values. Though we can like use another character. There we go, it's frozen, and Mr. Free jump attack. Yeah, the Brainiac. Oh, 700 mil. Okay. Okay. If you're using Brainiac, you're gonna get so much higher values. I'm gonna put a link to a video in the description if you guys want to check it out. Of course, if I don't forget to do so, but it's from Night Fury, where he does it with Brainiac, and you can see some pretty damn decent values over there. It's gonna be a tricky one-shot, because if you do know this fight, you also know the fact that we start with only 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Also, it's got a ton of armor at the start, and the armor gradually decreases as we get further into the fight. However, I do have armor pierce on my hits on Harley, so that should somewhat bypass that. Though armor pierce on basic hits does not count for swipes, so our swipes are still gonna be hitting the full brunt of the armor, which is not ideal. Gonna wait here for super move. Okay, tag out for some power generation. We are in range for power refund here, though we didn't get it, obviously. Would be nice if you would extend the duration with 30 seconds with super move. I mean, my dudes, you're red, do your job. Nah. I tried to combo interrupt him. I don't know why I did. This was not in range for power refund. Okay, another special 2. And no power refund here. Like, I was kind of hoping for a one-shot if we got like every single power refund working. That was kind of the plan, but so far none of them are working. There we go, first power refund, 1 minute and 10 seconds left of the fight. No power refund here. Like, the odds were a bit stacked against me, but I also got quite unlucky. But it's okay, maybe we turn our luck in the last minutes. Kills the power rebound, just as I say that. Come on, give me some power. No. Bro, what was that lag? Did you guys see that? It was a bit stuck in the air. Another special 2. And another non-power rebound. The game's like, oh, he's having a hard time. Let's make it harder for him. Why don't we? And no power rebound again, bro. I think this is the fight where I most needed it, and this might be one of my unluckiest fights in terms of power rebounds. Nah, this man just didn't want to die. This is finally the day, boys. We've been struggling with the 4-star Green Lantern for too long. Would there be a better, more efficient way maybe in the future for me to spend those? Maybe. Maybe, but I don't want to have reduced shield anymore. So we're going to get him to 5 stars, which is the point where his passive acts at peak performance. And we're going to get a bigger shield. There we go, my boys, finally 5 stars. We go here. And we get an increase of 5%. It was 20%, so 5% is actually pretty damn decent. And also something interesting yesterday, somebody commented, oh, why did you put in Rage Bane with Manta? And I was like, oh, my bad, I mixed them up. But no, yesterday we had Silver Bane as we have today. But for some reason, whenever Silver Bane gets to like level 60 gears, he becomes red. And whenever the Gold Bane gets to level 60 gears, he becomes green. I know it's confusing, and I thought I got confused, but no, you got confused. By the Bane color scheme. I used the proper Bane. You just didn't know that yet. Okay, that's a very meaty shield. It's barely depleting. I mean, it was a pretty decent shield already. But now I'm just real confident that it's simply not gonna expire until the end of the fight. Okay, thanks. Super move. I want to keep most of the shields. Get him in the corner. Special 2 to apply the poison, and there we go. Another special 2. The Manta damage is a bit on the lower side of things. I don't know why, maybe I forgot to equip an artifact or something. Maybe his defense is messing me up more than it should, though I have armor pierce on basics. Definitely a bit sus, but we managed to kill him, and let's take a look at the rewards. Bro, lately I've been more excited about looking at the rewards, because you can get some of the new characters like Classic Wonder Woman or Hush or stuff like that, so let's take a look. And there goes my excitement for the Soul Raid rewards. We got the Powered Supergirl and Amulet of Arcane. Absolutely insane. And for the last fight of the video, I'm just gonna chug all my percentage health boys into one team and take on Poison Ivy. I don't have Nora Snow Globe on either Deathstroke or King. Instead of that, I have Beta Club on King to try and do some dot damage afterwards. But yeah, first we need to get Black Adam's thing out of the way. Because he's gonna do his percentage health real fast, and we just don't need to tag him in at any point afterwards. And then Deathstroke, because Deathstroke can generate power himself. And by the time we're finished with Deathstroke, it will be later in the fight so that we also have a decent amount of power generation for King. I don't have absolutely anything in the team to buff the King Beta Club dot damage, so it's really gonna rely on the base effectiveness of it. I mean, how much damage was she gonna do with 3 God Killer stacks? Get your ass back in the corner. There we go. And we're done. Might actually tag Deathstroke to power generate for me. Bro, what? She interrupted my jump attack animation. My bad doing the second special there out of habits. I think we no longer need Deathstroke at this point. Or maybe we do. Let's do a special too. Wait a second, I think somebody's knocking at my door. Okay, so it was the maintenance lady who had me fill her bucket with water. So she can... I live in an apartment building and there's like one maintenance lady that's... cleans the stairs and shit, and apparently she had absolutely nowhere else to get water, except for asking me to fill her bucket of water, which I think is kind of weird. Like, where I lived previously, this never happened because we had like a water source behind the apartment building and they were just getting their buckets filled up from there. But yeah, we live in strange times. Yeah, that's about it for this one. Look, any Norse snow globe attempt would have done at absolute best, at absolute peak performance, lucky fight 1.5 billion damage. So if this is higher than that, we did great. It's a bit higher than that actually, so yeah, we did great. Thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!